one person is inspired to hire a pregnant woman again to do an acting job, it's a win for me. Like, I've been on a show like Roadies when I was pregnant. I've been, with an infant. Like, my daughter was literally 45 days old, and I took her on a 4-month road trip. Because I was just like, I was feeding her and I was doing my work and I was doing all this. Me being pregnant on screen and being 8 months pregnant, like a lot of people after screening, they didn't even know. They asked me, were you really pregnant? And I was like, yes. And they were filmmakers and they were actors. Somewhere it'll occur to them that, hey, if she can do it, so can we.
Koimoi.com.
Hello and welcome to Koimoi. This is Shubham Kulkarni, and today in conversation with me is a woman who is writing rules on her own terms right now. She's all set to surprise you with her new film, A Thursday, and she's here to talk about the same. Hello, Neha. Welcome to Koimoi.
Hi, thank you very much.
So, first of all, I have seen the film and the strength you as an actor bring to it. Talk to me about that experience of shooting a film with such prolific actors amid the pandemic.
For me, I think the most important thing was the script. Like, out of all the choices that are given to me, I always feel that, I've got to make the best of the choices and be a part of the best amongst the choices that I've been given. Now, to be working with Yami was absolutely fantastic. I mean, she's just like, if you've seen the film, you just know how easy she is, how good she is, how fantastic she is. I didn't have a part with Dimple Kapadia, but she's so strong, and there's a part where she reprimands someone, and then she takes on a very important stand about women in power, which is such a good part. If you've seen the film, again, know, and I'm not going to give out any spoilers. And of course, all my work was with Atul Kulkarni. We did a lot of readings, and yesterday was when I also saw the film on the big screen for the first time. So it's really fresh off my head, where I was actually I came out and I was almost like, upset with him because, in the final takes, he would do something else. And then they'll be like, acha, theek hai, abhi Neha ka close lagayenge, abhi Atul sir ka close lagayenge. And he would do so much more. I'm just like, when did you do all this? But, he just comes with so much finesse and with so much class and with so much promise that you feel so good about working with great actors like this.
But then you were actually 8 months pregnant.
I was.
Every time you came on screen, I only had respect. Tell me, what motivated that decision? What was exactly that the fuel it?
You can have the will or the want to work, but then how many people are actually giving you the opportunity? I just feel that Behzad and Ronnie, as producer and director, and even Ashley and Pashan, have led the path or paved the path with an example. And these are a bunch of boys. They could have totally told me that, hey, listen, you were hired as a cop and you have to do chase sequences and stuff, so we won't take you. And that's it. It's the easy way out. But the hard part is to break stereotypes. And these men have actually done that. I have done that for more than adding a layer to just my character or just to my part. I want to break the stereotype that just because there's an actress who wants to go out there and have, personal dreams and professional aspirations, it cannot coincide. And I hope that, me being pregnant on screen and being 8 months pregnant, like a lot of people after screening, they didn't even know. They asked me, were you really pregnant? And I was like, yes. And they were filmmakers and they were actors. Somewhere it'll occur to them that, hey, if she can do it, so can we. And
that's true.
Genuinely, if I think that if one person is inspired to hire a pregnant woman again to do an acting job, it's a win for me, because that one will then inspire 2 more and then inspire 8 more. And then actresses shouldn't be about marriage and sabbatical and comeback and all the baggage that comes. I just want to get rid of that baggage that, and it's so great because cinema is such a huge reflection of society, and to be able to have women in power or in politics or in the parliament or in the corporate world all being pregnant and working, why can't we do that on celluloid?
That's true. That's so true. But then breaking these stereotypes, you have been doing it for so long. जहाँ पर वो था कि married actors can't work or they just disappear, or pregnant ladies can't work, they just disappear. Tell me, how important is it to break these, that the norm changes?
I feel like you just have to do. You don't have to think about breaking. Like when I was doing the part of Catherine Alvarez, I wasn't thinking of breaking. I'm talking about it being broken now.
Yes.
करना है, बस काम करो
हाँ.
और फिर आगे बढ़ो. Like I've been on a show like Roadies when I was pregnant. I've
Yes.
been, you know, with an infant. Like my daughter was literally 45 days old, and I took her on a 4-month road trip.
Oh.
Because I was just like, I was feeding her and I was doing my work and I was doing all this. The point is karna hai, because if you can encourage or you can make place or you can actually turn around and be an example for other women or for other people or for other, you know, parents, then that's a huge win, right? I always say this, that being pregnant is our strength. It's not our weakness. We are here.
Yes.
We're giving life. Like we can't, yes, if you're under your physician's guidance, if you're supposed to stay at home or if you're supposed to be at home or you can't move, those things are completely different. But I am going to scream from rooftops about the fact that it cannot be an either or. I mean, it can go hand in hand, and I'm a living example of it. It's tough. Yes. Is it easy? No. Is it hard? Yes. I mean, I have to go back. My son is 4 months old. I'm doing interviews. I have to feed him. My daughter's 3, and my husband always helps with everything, but he's away on a shoot, and you know, but we figure it out.
Koimoi.com